Hey guys, round one is loading and it's here. Okay, before I actually start playing, I want to just show you real quick this draft. And point out how terribly it went for my seat, at least. It may be that everybody's deck sucks, but pack 1, I took Ethered up first pick and passed like 4 good black cards, and then by far black was the best color I was seeing. Like, taking the Doomblade second pick was very fortunate for me because there was an extra 70 points, what, that's not 70, 50 points of power for black over any other color. Then I was passing a decent amount of black, so I expected pack 2 to be pretty bad for me, which it was. Although blue eventually shone through, and you can see over here that the average max power of each color out of each pack was far and away highest for black, but everything else was just way down here, and blue eventually got up to actually being equal with black. That's interesting. So I ended up finding the right colors, I suppose, based on what I think of card rankings. Combinational max power, blue-black just does slightly better than blue-green. 6 points. That's interesting. So I could have had a decent blue-green deck. I didn't even see that deck. I was just focused on black, but I guess, yeah. So, it'll be interesting to see what happens here. Gonna have to mulligan that. I wasn't able to play my cool lands, but we'll be okay. I lose out some pretty decent intimidation factor. I have no turn 2 looter. This is much worse than the deck that I was drafting last night. That I drafted last night. Oh, anyway. Apparently we're just gonna hang out for a while. This is a decent hand to start with, at least. I have a couple of looters to draw into. I have not that many creatures in this deck. Yeah, actually I'm very light on creatures. Just sort of how the draft ended up. It wasn't the deck that I really wanted to draft, definitely. But we'll do what we can. It's probably the best deck I could have drafted. Which is, you know, that's what you gotta do. Make the most out of what you get passed. So far this is going tremendously well. He's in black, which is terrible for me. Not only because it makes my Doomblades worse, but also because it was the strongest color in the draft. And I only have 2 land. Very happy to see green, although green was fairly deep this draft too. So, I suspect he has a very... Well, he played Blood Rage Vampire though? That's odd. Maybe I just Doomblade the elves? No, the elves will cast something big and then I'll Doomblade that. That seems better. I'm gonna play this and probably just trade with the vampire. Is there any reason I would need to sacrifice it? I guess like Saren's Thirst. So yeah, I don't get to F6. Should just stop playing that card so I can F6 again. Turning on something gigantic this turn, maybe? 4? Don't do 4. Oh. Well, that's probably bad for me too. Hopefully it's a big green creature, but I don't like the chances that it is. Hey! That's sort of cool. So we get to catch something enormous with negate, hopefully. And I have no life gain in the deck or way to deal with Scepter of Empires. But other than that, this game actually isn't going all that badly. I bet he got the combo because there was a crown going really late too. Oh, am I gonna get Stinger flung? Just might. I also might trade here. I think I'll just trade. I have another. Turns off Bloodthirst. And I don't have that much life to play with. Oh, I have Consumed Spirit to gain life. It's not the best for me. Not so good at all. Maybe I should have blown the Doomblade on Llanowar Elves. Is he like splashing green for Llanowar Elf? That'd be rad. So I'm pretty dead. I'm gonna play a Shade, take 6. Mostly dead. If I draw an island next turn and he plays no more spells, I think I can win. Oh wow. Ho! Alright. Yeah, I think Hunter's Insight is really good. One of the more undervalued cards in M12. Yep. So he got game 1. Is his deck better than mine? Probably. Ice Cage versus Hunter's Insight. That seems pretty good. I have no Master Thief. Maybe I want another negate. I have a Scepter. That would be pretty cool if I could board in that and Master Thief. But I cannot. I only have one Doomblade, which I just happened to draw. Yeah, I don't think there's much for me here. I still want my Doomblade. He has green creatures. I'm sure. He must have at least one big green creature. Could be wrong. But I think it's gotta be better than Ice Cage. Insta-kept this. Lands and spells. No way I can lose. Probably just consuming that for 1 next turn. Guess not. Blocking seems correct, because he has bats and stuff, most likely. Going well. Do need a looter. really need a looter. I'm just gonna kill this, turn off his Bloodthirst, buys me time. I'm still capable of winning this game if I draw looter. Now it'll be harder. That seems fine. Frost Breath is really bad here. Really, really bad. Why did I play the second island and then tap it? Well, okay, it's what I did. Hopefully he just has like 4 land to go with his throne. He doesn't. What? Really? I can save it with turn to frog? I'm not going to. It would then be a 2/2 creature against his Stinger Flying Spider. So yeah, his deck is just much, much better than mine. It was an unlucky draft. Should have saved it. Totally okay with that being what happens. Oh wow, he's just gonna trade with me? It's interesting. I do not want to trade with 2 soldier tokens, and I have no tricks or anything. So I'm just gonna continue losing slowly. Maybe I should have boarded in Naturalize. Because it seems fairly likely that we get in a situation like this and then he just has inevitability against me. That's why having a Master Thief is so valuable for your sideboard. Aye. Okay, so I have the ability now to attack for 2 a turn. Yeah, let's see how long that lasts, right? I'm gonna negate that. Ideally, you would catch something better with negate, but there's a chance I draw a reassembling skeleton, in which case the swarm is actually 5 points of damage a turn. And I don't have too much chance of winning if I just let him kill it. I'm just holding lands here. If I draw a Drifting Shade, I can play them. Actually, I'll probably play another one next turn. You just geometricking up on my ass. Alright. It's a combo. See, 4, 5. Do I get him for 6 next turn? Can get in for 6 next turn, but I have to tap out. I think I just do all the damage I can right now. And he's drawn a lot of land. I'm pretty okay with that. He's tapping a lot of land. All right. It's probably not good for me. Probably not. Let's see if I can get in for 2 with Gravedigger, if he's gonna chump. Lets me get in. Notice that I wisely played a land before doing this. That was pretty dumb. Hopefully like 3,000 Titanic growths, 1 creature. I'm gonna cycle that. I don't know if that's an ability on the creature. Anyway, we're gonna let him cycle. It's fairly likely I had no choice. What is going on with his deck? Like, I guess he just has a ton of situational, not great instants. Sanger Vampire. Alright, into the tank. We already cast Consume Spirit. Drifting Shade. So I win? Do I? No? Still gets in for enough. Frost Breath not good enough here. And I don't even have lethal next turn anyway. Alright, so I guess I'll make him do it. But I look pretty dead to me. Oh, he only has 1 overlap. Well, that's nice. Still look pretty dead, though. Man, if that were a creature, like a flying creature, probably won the game last turn or something. He can just, yeah, not attack and win easily. Good. That's excellent. I have a looter. No, it's over now. I don't have the heart. Do not have the heart. Okay. I'm gonna do another one because that was just no fun. I hope you enjoyed seeing me get smashed though. Bye.